Assalamualaikum everyone. Thank you for watching. So anyway, today I wanted to talk about breathing techniques. Some of the hormones that could also help with our emotions. And last but not least, to talk about one essential oils that help me through the gym. So what is breathing technique all about? I belajar this breathing technique from quite a few numbers of people. So there's a lot of breathing technique that is all over the world, so you can actually Google it. But this one breathing technique that I've been using is actually based on your count. So kenapa you kena count your breathing is because the trick is when you nak low your frequency, your body, your heart rate, your pulse rate. So that's why you control your breathing, and through the count you boleh control your breathing. So macam mana you nak control your breathing is basically I call it, you can either do it 4-4-4, which is the 4 count here, you breathe in, 4 count you tahan your breathing, and then 4 count you breathe out. And the longer you increase your count for breathe out, it will do even better to your mental state and your calmness and your pulse rate. Okay, so how you want to do your breathing? Another thing that you have to remind when you do your breathing is you jangan selalu kalau orang breathing kan, they will breathe through your lungs only. So the best breathing is through your stomach. So macam mana nak breathe through your stomach is kalau you nak check your breathing, you put your palm on your stomach and then you do your breathing. So you akan rasa your diaphragm tu naik lah. So dia keluarkan diaphragm you, and then you tahan, and then bila you breathe out tu dia you blow it out. Instead of kalau you tak betul tu, you akan macam tu kan, you macam increase your shoulder. So instead of that, you try to breathe through your Hai Jad. Ya lah gitu je. Okay, so let's do your counting. Why this breathing is important? Sebab nanti when you apply, I'll be sharing with you one oil later on. So when you apply your oil, the best process for you to use your oil is basically through deep inhale. So kalau your breathing is good, you can apply it when you want to do your deep inhale. Okay, so macam ni nak breathe in and tahan 4 seconds, and then you breathe out. You slow count. So let's do it together. So you place your palm on your stomach. So bila you breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you tahan for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you release 4 counts. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I wasn't able to do that breathing properly sebab I was counting. But if you are doing it on your own, so do your count in your head, so that you tak adalah nak bercakap sambil you bernafas kan, so it will be hard. So masa you bernafas tu, you count 4, you tahan 4 count, and you release 4 count. Or for a start, if you want to do it, you can breathe in 4 counts, you tahan 2 counts, and you release 4 counts. Once you get the rhythm, once you dah biasa, you try to increase your breathe out to 6. So you breathe in 4 counts, you tahan 2 counts, and you release out 6 counts. So whenever you feel stressed, whenever you rasa macam everything is happening at the same time, you need to have a clarity of mind.
Mom,
this breathing really help you. So it has helped me. Okay, sorry ada suara-suara dekat tepi ni. So it really helped me. So I hope it would be able to help you as well. So you try to do it 3 kali, 3 repeat. So let's do it before we start our session. Ya, Akif dengan Tia tengah main-main kat luar ni. So you try again. So tadi dah kita do one time. So Tia say hi. And then you do another one round, and you try to do 3 rounds. So that would actually slow down your pulse and your heart rate, and then baru you can have more clarity of your mind. So that's breathing technique. Next thing that I want to touch is about hormones. So our bodies are built up with hormones. So macam mana I discover about hormones is basically I've been struggling with... Okay, sorry. Ada teknikal blunder there. Jangan kacau mami. So kalau macam ni memang kena buat breathing 10 kali Kalau breathing 10 kali pun tak tentu boleh mencapai tahap kesabaran tu. Anyway, so let's continue about hormones. So I nak touch 2 hormones that are very close to me. The first hormones yang I selalu want to look for and want to activate is basically my endorphins. So how do I get endorphins is through workout. So bila you berpeluh, you work out, and endorphins are released for you to recover your pain through workouts. So macam kadang-kadang orang tanya kenapa dulu I used to run a lot. I used to join marathons. I used to run a lot. And nowadays semalam baru start running balik, baru start jogging. So people would ask me why. Hi Gina. So why I run? So basically is to activate and trigger that hormone. It's called endorphins. So endorphin hormones ni bila you lepas you lari, memang you rasa you nak start lari tu penat, ataupun you nak start workout tu penat. But the endorphins are released after that. So lepas you workout or lepas you lari, you have this satisfaction feeling tu and happiness tu. It comes after. So endorphins would also be good for your happiness. The second hormones that is really easy for you to trigger is actually oxytocin. Okay, how do you get oxytocin? Is by doing this. Through hugging and getting close to another human being. So that's the easiest way to trigger oxytocin. So how do you want to do that? You just get close to another human being. So your human being can be your kids, your mom, your dad, your spouse. So sebab tu orang kata lagi budak-budak kan, bila kita balik kerja penat-penat, when your kids come and hug you, basically you forget everything kan. It really brightens up your world. So sama juga dengan your kids. So when we hug them selalu, we are also giving them oxytocin in their body as well. Sebab tu your kids bila dia orang cry, bila dia orang cranky, the best way to calm them down is by hugging them. Touch dia orang and hug them. Like that. Yeah. Hugging them. So that's how oxytocin is released. So cukuplah 2 hormon. Sebab baru nak start buat live kan. So aside from breathing, aside from working out to trigger my endorphins, and aside from oxytocin, being with my family to release oxytocins, the other things that could help is basically lavender. So kenapa I want to talk about lavender today is lavender ni, if you buy yang living lavender ni macam very common and universal. Okay wah, boleh nanti tengok semula. Okay, dengan kucing-kucing dia bawa. Okay, Akif say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hello. Okay, lavender ni is very well known as a universal oil. Why? Sebab it's memang commonly it's known for calming, to harmonize the environment, bagi you calm, bagi you tenang. Kalau you pergi spa, lavender is very well known. Kalau you pergi urut, you pergi massage, so tempat-tempat tu, and kalau you beli minyak urut semua banyak pakai lavender. Why? Because it gives that calming sensations to your to your body. So and the fun fact, the best fact of Young Living, kenapa Young Living is good, one bottle of Young Living lavender is actually harvested from 27 square feet of lavender field. So 27 square feet tu lebih kurang macam your double bed punya size. So that much of lavender, in the farm, okay, I'll put it on here later. That much of lavender is being distilled. For Young Living, dia pakai distilled punya process. Dia akan steam and distill the oils. Dapatlah satu botol oil kecil ni. Okay, so that is how much lavender you are consuming. So macam mana you nak pakai lavender ni? My favorite application of all my oils is basically topical. Topical ni you pakai, you sapu, you sapu dekat bahu you, sapu kat leher you. So lavender ni the best, mudah je, you just titis, you just drop on your palm. So after you drop, you just activate the oil macam ni, you activate the oil. And then tadi kan I ajar you macam mana breathing technique. So that's when you use your breathing technique. You put your hand like this. Yang orang panggil this one cupping. You cupping your hair. So dia macam tu kan. So you cupping your hair so that the smells bila you inhale, the smells to go directly into your nose and down lah. So you do your deep breathing then. So you buat 3 kali. So it would really help you on top of your breathing tadi to calm and lower your heart rate. So when you want to do your breathing, you can also use lavender. Another thing that I usually apply lavender ni is masa my kids nak tidur. So how do I apply on them? Sebab I suka sebab I suka topical. So instead of diffusing, you nak diffuse pun boleh. You diffuse, kalau you nak diffuse, you diffuse mungkin few hours before their bedtime. Kalau their bedtime is usually 9:30, you can start diffuse after maghrib, you dah start diffuse. So nanti bila night time tu, bila like dah bedtime, bila dah bedtime, the whole room, the whole environment in the room tu dah being surrounded by lavender punya smell. So the whole room punya energy tu dah at a calm frequency, at a very calming frequency. But how I use on my kids, other than diffusing, I drop directly on diorang punya belly button. So dekat dalam pusat dia. So it doesn't require much, tak perlu banyak. Kalau your small kids, usually I use 2 drops. See, my kids are saying 2 drops. Okay, Tia cakap 2 drops. Mami selalu letak 2 drops before their bedtime. So macam mana I drop betul-betul dekat diorang punya belly button. So bila dah drop, and then you sapu. It would help them to macam cepatlah absorb sebab dekat pusat kan. So sapu, and you can also sapu dekat diorang punya dada lah. Just sapu around. And you can also sapu dekat diorang punya. You can also sapu dekat diorang punya kaki. And as well as belakang. Tapi usually I letak dekat perut je lah. I letak dekat pusat je. Pusat je 2 drops. Okay, why is also universal? Another, tadi calming, itu macam very well known kan. Tapi lavender ni juga sebenarnya is also good for the skin. So what I do, how do I use my lavender? Sebab tu lavender ni kalau boleh macam every 2 months I would have to order again sebab selalu pakai. So kalau this is 15 ml bottle kalau 5 ml kecil sikit. So 15 ml bottle for skin, how do I use it? You can use kalau untuk anak-anak, it's basically for any rashes. Kalau macam Akif ni ada, Akif come let me show. Masa ni lah dia nak lari. Sebab my kids, diorang punya skin are very sensitive. So dia macam Tia dulu kecil-kecil, I had to be very careful with the product that I choose for them. Dia sampai, tak adalah sampai tahap eczema that berdarah-darah tu. Tapi no, that's not. That's a tweezer. Sorry. A tweezer. Yeah, that's a tweezer. So kalau ada rashes, you can apply sebab lavender ni is safe for you to use on your skin. So you tak payah dilute. Dilute meaning you tak payah campur dengan any carrier oil. so you can use directly. So senang kan? So that's why it's very universal. Kalau I nak travel, you have to bring lavender. So kalau rashes, kalau luka, sunburn, because it's soothing. Sunburn you can also apply, even burns pun you can also apply lavender because it's very soothing. And also kalau lebam-lebam, benjol-benjol, also I letak juga lavender on top of copaiba. So copaiba I will talk later lah.
One drop.
Yes, one drop. One drop saja, tak perlu banyak. It's just one drop. So that's another use. Oh, and another use for my skin is actually for my blemishes. Kalau perasan muka I banyak dah tua-tua ni kan, there's a lot of blemishes, banyak freckles, and it's getting more obvious. So what I've been using is also lavender dan juga frankincense. Frankincense is also another oil that I use. So lavender and frankincense ni I apply malam. Only malam sebelum tidur. So I just apply, kalau dekat muka tu lagilah I didn't even drop. I just use macam ni je. Macam ni. Kan ada then you just apply je. And don't worry sebab yang Living punya essential oil is not mixed with any oil. So dia memang pure essential oil. So dia tak ada carrier oil. So you won't feel oily on your skin. Ni dia dah absorb dah. Yeah, you can use it. Dia dah absorb. Frankincense lagilah sebab dia very light. So bila you letak tu you macam tak, you rasa macam you tak letak apa-apa. But it's being absorbed by your skin. So I think I dah cover. Sorry again. Akif no. So okay, sorry. So basically itulah kegunaan lavender that I've been using for my family, for calming, to help them with their sleeping, untuk sleep well, untuk cepat tidur. So selalunya lepas saya letak titik, 2 titik tu selalunya within 5 or 10 minutes they would definitely fall to sleep. So memang it helps with their sleeping time, and also for the skin. So kalau ada luka-luka boleh pakai. Kalau ada lebam pun you can also put because it's soothing. Soothing is calming, so dia akan boleh surutkan lebam tu. Kalau ada benjol-benjol macam Akif ni very active, so selalulah terhantuk sana, terhantuk sini, baru nak lebam ni, baru nak baik dah lebam dekat sini pula, dekat kaki lah apa semua kan. So that's how I use it. And the most important thing is it is safe to be used topical. So I tak payah susah-susah kena bawa carrier oil. So I tak payah bawa my V6. I just bawa this one je. So I think itu je. Thank you everyone for watching. Hi Akram. So nanti komen. I'm still thinking what are the other oils that I want to talk about in my next live video. But these are some of my favorite. That when it comes to emotions lah. My favorite, I always say, kalau siapa-siapa yang rapat dengan I always say that bergamot is my most favorite oil. Bau dia very citrusy. It's limau. Limau nipis ke limau kasturi? Limau nipis yang menggerutu-gerutu. Limau purut limau purut. It's actually limau purut. Best sangat bau dia. So selalu kalau I'm working pagi-pagi before I start work, okay Tia, don't okay, sorry, Atia tengah main I punya tripod dengan Akif. So the phone is going to be a bit shaky. So how I use it, I put dekat my wrist. I put dekat my wrist like this.
Like that.
Put dekat my wrist. So dia dah lekat dekat my wrist tu. Then jangan move my tripod. So you can just rub your wrist and then you dip in here. Ataupun you can also put on your palm or you dip in here. So buat balik breathing technique yang I ajar tadi awal-awal. Okay. The second one is sedawut. Sedawut ni is very helpful untuk emotions juga. Nanti I will talk later apalah sedawut ni boleh buat and how it help me. Actually I pakai ni malam-malam sebelum tidur.
It's already malam.
Yeah, it's already malam. Yes, it's getting darker, so I kena cepat sikit. And the next one is orange. Orange ni dia very helpful in uplifting your mood. So kalau pagi-pagi nak start kerja dengan macam drowsy, you feel like you're so tired and Monday blues. So this is orange. This is the oil that you have to go to. Okay. So yang 3 ni nanti I find time to do another live video so that I can share with you guys. So hari ni sempat share lavender je because it's so universal and it's so useful. Kalau you guys baru nak berjinak-jinak, baru nak mengenali oil, just get this one only pun dah cukup dulu untuk bau, untuk test kan, nak try. And then I can assure you, you would be wanting to try other oils. Okay, so that is all. Dah nak malam. Thank you everyone for watching. Nanti komen siapa yang dah join tu.
Subscribe to my video too.
Okay, say hi. Say bye-bye.
No.
Bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
No.
Oh, nak bye-bye tak nak. Okay, bye. Take care.